Hi there, and welcome back to video 14 of the series of videos in which we will be practicing answering HR-related multiple-choice questions. These series of videos will be particularly valuable to you if you are preparing for an HR exam like the SHRM or HRCI exam. This is video 14. Let's begin with question 1. In a company, employees have noticed disparities in pay and promotions based on gender and race. What concept should the company address to ensure fairness and equality? A. Essential job functions. B. Equity. C. Exempt position. D. Exit interview. The concept of equity refers to ensuring fairness and equality in the workplace, particularly regarding compensation, promotions, and opportunities. In this scenario, the company should address the disparities in pay and promotions based on gender and race to create a more equitable work environment. Therefore, the correct answer is option B. Equity. Question 2. A job posting mentions that the ability to lift heavy objects is an essential requirement for a warehouse worker position. What concept does this refer to? A. Equity. B. Essential job functions. C. Exempt position. D. Exit interview. Essential job functions are the fundamental tasks and duties necessary to perform a particular job role. In this scenario, the ability to lift heavy objects is identified as an essential job function for the warehouse worker position, highlighting its importance in carrying out the responsibilities of the job. The correct answer is option B. Essential job functions. An employee in a managerial role is classified as an exempt employee and is not eligible for overtime pay. What concept does this classification align with? A. Equity. B. Essential job functions. C. Exempt position. D. Exit interview. An exempt position refers to a job role that is exempt from certain provisions of labor laws, such as overtime pay eligibility. Employees in exempt positions are typically classified as salaried employees and are not entitled to overtime pay for working more than the standard work hours. In this scenario, the employee in the managerial role being ineligible for overtime pay aligns with the concept of an exempt position. The correct answer is option C. Exempt position.
Before we proceed, here is a quick message from me. If you are preparing for the SHRM CP or SCP exam, then consider using my learning resources, which include a study guide, practice tests, and flashcards. Visit my website and download a free practice test. You will find a link to my website in the description of this video. Now back to the video.
An employee has submitted their resignation and is scheduled for an exit interview. What is the purpose of conducting an exit interview? A. To determine essential job functions for the position. B. To evaluate the employee's performance and provide feedback. C. To discuss salary and benefits information with the exiting employee. D. To gather feedback and insights from the employee leaving the organization. The purpose of an exit interview is to provide an opportunity for the employee who is leaving the organization to share their feedback, experiences, and suggestions. It allows the company to gain valuable insights and identify areas for improvement in areas such as organizational culture, management practices, and employee satisfaction. The correct answer is option D. To gather feedback and insights from the employee leaving the organization. Question 5. An employee is being transferred to a different country to work on an assignment for a specific period. What term is commonly used to describe such an employee? A. Equity. B. Essential job functions. C. Exempt position. D. Expatriate. An expatriate refers to an employee who is temporarily or permanently assigned to work in a different country than their home country. This assignment often involves working in a different cultural and business environment and may come with specific benefits, support, and challenges associated with living and working abroad. The correct answer is option D. Expatriate. An employee receives a cash bonus for achieving exceptional sales performance. What type of reward is this considered? A. Extrinsic reward. B. Fair Labor Standards Act, FLSA. C. Family and Medical Leave Act, FMLA. D. Featherbedding. An extrinsic reward refers to a tangible or external reward provided to employees to recognize and motivate desired behavior or performance. In this scenario, the cash bonus given to the employee for exceptional sales performance is an example of an extrinsic reward. The correct answer is option A. Extrinsic reward. A company ensures that all employees are paid at least the federal minimum wage and are eligible for overtime pay. What regulation does this align with? A. Extrinsic reward. B. Fair Labor Standards Act, FLSA. C. Family and Medical Leave Act, FMLA. D. Featherbedding. The Fair Labor Standards Act is a federal law in the United States that establishes minimum wage, overtime pay, and other labor standards. It ensures that employees are paid at least the federal minimum wage and provides guidelines for overtime pay eligibility. In this scenario, the company's compliance with minimum wage and overtime pay regulations aligns with the requirements of the FLSA. The correct answer is option B. Fair Labor Standards Act, FLSA. An employee takes a leave of absence to care for a newborn child and is protected from losing their job during this period. Which legislation provides this protection? A. Extrinsic reward. B. Fair Labor Standards Act, FLSA. C. Family and Medical Leave Act, FMLA. D. Featherbedding. The Family and Medical Leave Act is a federal law in the United States that provides eligible employees with job-protected leave for certain family and medical reasons. It allows employees to take time off to care for a newborn child, among other qualifying reasons, without the risk of losing their job. In this scenario, the employee's leave of absence to care for a newborn child is protected by the FMLA. The correct answer is option C. Family and Medical Leave Act, FMLA. Question 9. A union negotiates an agreement with an employer to require the hiring of more workers than necessary for a specific task. What practice does this represent? A. Extrinsic reward. B. Fair Labor Standards Act, FLSA. C. Family and Medical Leave Act, FMLA. D. Featherbedding. Featherbedding refers to a labor practice in which unions negotiate agreements with employers to require the hiring of more workers than necessary for a particular job or task. This practice often leads to inefficiencies and additional costs for the employer. In this scenario, the requirement to hire more workers than necessary as negotiated by the union represents featherbedding. The correct answer is option D. Featherbedding. Question 10. A company offers its employees a range of benefits options and allows them to choose the ones that best suit their individual needs. What type of benefits plan does this represent? A. Extrinsic reward. B. Fair Labor Standards Act, FLSA. C. Family and Medical Leave Act, FMLA. D. Flexible benefits plan. A flexible benefits plan, also known as a cafeteria plan, allows employees to select and customize their benefits from a range of options provided by the employer. This approach provides employees with flexibility in choosing benefits that align with their personal needs and preferences. In this scenario, the company offering a range of benefit options for employees to choose from represents a flexible benefits plan. The correct answer is option D. Flexible benefits plan. Thank you for watching. Make sure to download the free practice test from the description below. If you are finding value in my videos, then smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. I post HR and leadership related videos every week. I will see you in the next video.